vocês, daqui é Kingsguard, o vosso anfitrião, e sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio do Hogwarts Legacy. Hoje vamos continuar aqui a nossa aventura, vamos explorar um bocadinho mais o mapa. E ver o que é que temos aqui. Manto cor de dragão, isto parece fixe. Proteção necromântica. Isto é tudo. Também já dá tudo. Derrotar aranhas é uma recompensa. Também mais recompensa, ok. Temos aqui mais um. Fica fixe com os óculos de sol. Parece um porreiro. Não tem aqui mais nada. Aquele olho do Mad-Eye. Temos assim uma capa. Porreiro. Gosto deste. Aí, bem rebelde assim. Tá top. Tá fixe. Talentos, temos um. Magias. Deixa lá ver. Aqui o. Este também é fixe. Usar o de pulso. O principal já temos mais. Isto aqui também dá jeito. Vou fazer mais este. Dá jeito de ter mais um set de magias. Está a ver. Vamos fazer aqui. Portanto, fazer um só. Deixa eu ver. Este tem isto assim. Pois aqui vou pôr. E isto no fundo também é aqui posso fazer aqui um spec de ataque mais balanceado. Ou aqui para puxar, isto para dar freeze, para levantar voo e usar o cofrinho. Pode ser fixe. Posso experimentar estes combos assim também. Eu acho que o incêndio é fixe, mas não está muito adequado ao meu estilo de jogo. Digo eu, porque eu estou a jogar muito à distância. Não gosto muito de aproximar deles. Leopoldo Babcock.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Yeah.
Need a little rest from classes. Can't stay in the castle all the time.
No, of course not. Never meant to imply otherwise. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
Ok, que eu devo
What do
ter
you
aqui à
have for
venda.
sale?
See if there's something you need.
Vassouras. Uma mandrágora. Eu acho que eu vi um desafio com mandrágora, eu vou comprar.
Thank you for your patronage.
Tentáculos venenosos. Yeah, tá bom.
That's been a pleasure. Ah, nothing like being young.
O que é aqui? Pera lá. Ua.
Revelio.
É a bilheteira da estação de Hogsmeade. Essa estação está aqui desde 1800, quando o ministro da magia Ottoline Gamble adquiriu um trem a vapor para transportar os alunos para Hogwarts. A estação apareceu em Hogsmeade praticamente da noite para o dia, logo após o trem. A operação envolveu o uso de muitos feitiços de memória em trabalhadores trouxas e o maior feitiço de ocultamento em massa já realizado na Grã-Bretanha. Trabalhadores trouxas é os que eles chamam os muggles. Vamos lá para... O que é aqui? Vamos aqui a Hogwarts novamente. Vamos à aula de criaturas. Grande cenário.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Ele olhar para nós para
You can
desconfiar.
use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
É para atribuir.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald?
Muito bem feito.
Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Parecem linces.
Oh, couple of nasal whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Coitado. Mas parecia que lhe estava a querer arrancar o bigode.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Ah, posso fazer em todos. Ok.
The neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our
Ui,
time
foi assim
has
flerte
come
que
to
ela
an
nos
end.
fez.
Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way.
Pois é, que ele estava a querer
Probably
roubar
best to
o
let me
bigode.
handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
O que é que ela nos vai mostrar?
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Flerte?
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Porreiro.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Muito fixe. O mal foi que vão a bicada do gajo, não foi? Não é Harry Potter.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her,
Está bem
but
bom.
she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm
Ela
going to
está-se a
look into
referir
it.
àqueles dois, não é?
Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Yeah, já lá vou.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Yeah, aquela maldição também é das minhas favoritas. Muito fixe.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there.
Revelio.
Ok, vamos ter com o Dick depois.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Quem é esta? Acho que já estivemos com ela uma vez. Eu não estou a lembrar. Será que eu consigo ir até aqui? Aí era fixe entrar ali. E aqui? Ah, aqui já posso.
You miserable
Ué?
lout! Your sister has been in St. Mungo's for 3 days, and she's still vomiting slugs. If you
Revelio.
put your wand at your family again,
E o gajo
mark
estava
my
uma...
words, you
Estava
will
um
lose
descasque.
that wand.
Aquelas mensagens.
Aloha Mora.
Então conseguimos entrar aqui. E agora não conseguimos. É. Chatice. Ah, estamos na nossa sala. Nunca tinha vindo aqui.
Revelio.
If I had to pick a favourite professor, I'd choose Garner. Underneath that chicken persona lies a brilliant...
Ah, vamos desbloquear isto. É, nada especial.
Revelio.
Isto é onde? Será que é aquela zona onde tem aqueles guardas que não nos deixam passar? Não, isso é aqui. Ui, não me deixam passar.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Só que ver uma coisa. Ah, é isto. Obtém e use tentáculos venenosos e a mandrágora. Invisibilidade. Usa o mapa. Vamos falar com o Lucan.
Revelio.
Onde é que é para ir? Olha. Ah, é para aqui.
Revelio.
Ouço um tilintar, mas nunca apanho de onde vem.
Revelio.
Não, pensava que aqui havia alguma sala secreta. Isto é a zona do Gryffindor. Já aqui tivemos.
Aloha Mora.
Olha.
Lumos.
É aqui. É aqui de certeza. Nunca está muito longe. Onde é que ela está?
Revelio.
Está aqui.
Lumos.
Onde é que estava? Quase, estamos quase a desbloquear mais um objetivo.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Tá bem. Ok.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Good one!
Accio. Incendio.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Ah,
You'll get it!
tenho que orientar isto
Revelio.
para fazer este desafio.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Mais uma feita. Vamos ter que se calhar com o Dick. Aumenta o alcance de revelio. Isto é fixe, porque é um feitiço. Dispara 2 tiros. Opção Wigenveld possui um maior efeito de cura. Só chover. Vai dar jeito. Vamos ser com o Dick.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Vamos já embora.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Pois, portanto, os caçadores usavam aquela sacola para capturar os bichos, né?
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Ok. Ah, tem que pôr, ok.
You got one!
Tenho mais outra cor, vou levar aquela. Eles fogem.
Settle yourself. no harm. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Ui, bem longe. Depois tenho que organizar aqui os feitiços.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Okay.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Ok, tenho que fazer aqui novo setup de feitiços.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Ele com os óculos. Ok, tenho que fazer aqui uma nova. Orientar isto melhor.
Levioso! Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now.
Apanhar mais um.
Levioso! I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Mexer aonde? Bezerro apaixonado.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
Ok.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Portanto, o antigo mestre dele era caçador de criaturas. Eles só aparecem à noite, estes animais. Se calhar temos que fazer o seguinte. Olha ele. São bem engraçados.
Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Vamos para a sala.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
Uma gaiola.
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Brutal. Nosso espaço para os animais.
Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Ok. Selecione uma criatura do inventário para adicionar. Criaturas podem ser resgatadas nas terras altas, ok. Não posso repetir.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Ok. Itens mágicos para as criaturas, não é? Portanto, se as cuidar bem, elas fornecem-nos materiais.
Wonderful.
Revelio.
Oh. Um gajo a comer. Pelo pele de bezerro e este. Pele de pefoso. E falta o outro. Este não para. Para. Boa. Onde é que eles se meteram? Está ali.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Ok. Já deve ser as ferramentas necessárias para fazer upgrades nos equipamentos.
Revelio.
Agora tenho que trocar isto outra vez. Portanto, tenho isto. O que é isto do outro lado? Temos aqui um espaço desaproveitado. Fazemos upgrades. Então vá, o que é que nós vamos melhorar? Ver melhoria, ok. O que é que nós temos equipado? É isto, não é? Ok. Mais defesa. Vamos apostar no ataque. Adicionar atributo. Ah, ok. Aumenta o dano usado. Ok. Vamos por esta.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Ok.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Vamos já começar a tornar a nossa personagem muito mais forte. Bom, um desafio já vamos lá ver. Isto é fixe. E pronto, por hoje foi tudo, pessoal. Espero que tenham gostado deste episódio. Não se esqueçam de clicar no botãozinho do like, subscrever o canal e vejo-vos no próximo episódio. Até lá, pessoal. Fiquem bem. Até à próxima.